Let's go crazy!
Alright, let's go. We're gonna go ahead and draft Outlaws of Thunder Junction. We're gonna go ahead and punch into this draft. Hello and welcome, friends, to Jake Geeks Out, and today we are geeking out over Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Magic the Gathering, one of my favorite games to play, and as I've been trying to do the past few weeks or sessions, I'm gonna try to record a draft and walk you through it and hopefully put together a good deck. I don't always get to do that, and also get a win in the first game and just have a really quick, snappy video for all of you guys. So, okay, I also opened this card in the other game I was playing. Outcaster Trailblazer is one of the best cards in the format, and we are just going to snap this up. So when you're playing draft, as I said, you're always trying to look at the rares because that's where the power is most of the time. You're trying to put together the most powerful deck, so that's gonna be the deck that's composed of the most powerful cards 95% of the time. So we're looking at the rare Outcaster's Trailblazer, 3 mana 4/2. When it enters the battlefield, it creates a mana, and every time you have a big creature come in for power 4 or greater, you draw a card. Really good, can generate a lot of value. It's a 4/2 body in itself, so not too bad when it attacks. And green is widely believed to be the best color in Outlaws of Thunder Junction, so we will just pick up the Outcaster Trailblazer. The other things to consider is this throw from the saddle. It's probably the second card. Okay. So usually you want to follow up with the same color as what you picked. And there's a bird in the garden here, which is just one of the best cards in the format. I'm just thinking if I want to pick that over the Pinewoods Paladin, which is not too shabby card by itself. I think I'm gonna pick up Bird in the Garden. It's just too good of a card. Or do we just pick up Spineka? Because here, this works pretty well with the Outcaster Trailblazer, and then picking up the Pinewoods Paladin opens us up to potentially being not white-green. We can be black-green, etc. Okay, I've convinced myself. So Bird in the Garden is the more powerful card, I think, but this is the more flexible pick. So we pick up the Spinewoods Paladin, try to be green, and see what else gets passed to us. So I'm glad we did that because we got past a really good black card. There's no really good green card being passed to us here if you want to continue doing this. But there's a really good black card. There's also a really good white card, but this is between the power level of these two, Holy Cow and Desperate Bloodseeker. Desperate Bloodseeker is a bit better. A lot better, I think. 2 mana 2/2 lifelink that lets target player, usually yourself, mill a card. And black-green in this format is sort of a graveyard matters type of deck. If we did green-white, we would have probably gone pick up the Holy Cow here, sort of as a follow-up, which isn't a bad follow-up, but I think I like what we did because now we get to stay open. Green something, it can be anything green, and we can explore green, black, green, white, whatever gets passed to us, because we can't sort of control what gets passed to us, so we want to stay open. Okay, that's the second Desperate Bloodseeker. It does feel like black is open in this draft. Green maybe not, but I'm just looking at the win rates of things here over the Jew. I think the Jew is the other thing I was picking up. 61.2 win rate in the last two. Win rate. Alright, I think we're just gonna pick up we don't have any deserts yet also. Let's just pick up the Desperate Bloodseeker. The Deserts Jew can be the better card sometimes in your deck if you have a couple of deserts also to make it a stronger effect. For additional -1/-1. Otherwise, if you don't have any deserts, just a -2/-. The green card here, Rockasot Retainer, is not that good. So let's see. Ooh! So it seems like green black green is the open archetype in our seats, right? Even though it's not the best version of it, I think we'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna pick up the Dance of the Tumbleweeds instead. One, because we don't have any big things. I guess we have the Spinewood's Paladin to sort of bring back from the GY. But this is okay, I guess. It's great if you bring back big things, trigger Outcaster Trailblazer again. But I'm gonna pick up the first Dance of the Tumbleweeds. I think it's a better card than the Badlands Revival in our deck also, as of the moment. Okay, I like the... Ooh, the Glamour is super good. That's a late Glamour, guys. Is green? Oh, is white open? Wow, look at all the white cards in this pack that I'll be happy to pick. Glamour is a pretty good card, man. As a removal spell? Dang. Dang. Glamour is really good, bro. Dang. We gotta speculate on the Glamour. It's a really good removal spell. We can splash it at worst. Let's see. Yeah. Pick up Glamour here. Okay, black is gone again. Sorry, white is gone again. We might splash the Glamour anyway, so that's fine. Maybe we should pick the Beaver because it works with the Outcaster Trailblazer. But I don't think... Because we also have a way to splash it with the Dance of the Tumbleweeds, right? We can find ways to generate white. So let's... Maybe the correct pick there was Beaver, but I was sort of surprised with pick 6 Glamour. So I wanted to speculate and see. Here we're just gonna pick up the Rooftop Assassin. This white-black here isn't that good. Alright, so black seems to be open with late Desert's Dews being passed to us. Pick 8. That's a very late Desert's Dew, guys. I just want to say, why don't they want the Rooftop Assassin? Isn't that bad, guys? Alright, I'm just gonna pick up the Desert's Dew here. A sort of a good removal spell we could have. First removal spell in the deck also. I'm gonna pick up the Festering Gulch here. Slam that. We're already sort of black-green. And the black-green Festering Gulch will just make our Deserts do better, help us cast our cards on time a bit better because we're black-green and we're going to be flexible and have access to black and green. We're picking that over Treasure Dredger and Skullduggery, which are just okay role players. So this is excellent. A pick 9 Festering Gulch. That's a very late take up the shield, which makes you think, does the table want us to be black-white? It's very late. I'm just gonna pick this up because I have a feeling, does the table want us to be black-white? I miss another blue card. There's a blue card here. Blue tends to be like, blue and red tends to be underdrafted anyway. People are usually fighting over black, green, and white in Outlaws of Thunder Junction. So let's see. I'm gonna pick this up. It's not a great green card. I don't look forward to playing it if I can afford a Free Strider Commando. It's okay. It's a 3-3 and a 5-5 sometimes. We'll just put it here. And then we never play Map the Frontier, I think. Unless you're really heavy ramping. Right. We have sort of... Ooh. I was gonna say we're sort of in black-green as sort of our starting archetype that will come together. Potentially white if either green or black dries up. But we found the Caustic Bronco. 2 mana 2/2 mount that every time it attacks, it draws you a card. If it was saddled, it deals that much damage to its opponent equal to the drawn card's casting cost. And otherwise, the casting cast is a lost life to you. So you will draw a card regardless with the Caustic Bronco. If you saddle it, it's a damage to your opponent. So you draw a card and also deal damage to your opponent. What else is in here? There's another Glamour. There's a Hard Bristle Bandit. If you want this, I would have also liked one of these in our deck, I guess. It's an okay 2-drop and nothing else really. The Miner is also okay. So let's get the Caustic Bronco. That is excellent in our deck. Ooh, what? A Calamity, boys. Did red feel open in the opening? It did not, right? We didn't see any red. We saw some prickly pears, I guess, being passed. It's super hard to splash, but Calamity is a really good red card. It lets you attack with haste, and also it also lets you replicate any ETB effects under the battlefield effects of the mounting creature. So yeah, but that's not for us. I think I'm gonna get up throw from the saddle. Just a really good punch effect. We already have one mount, I believe, which is the Caustic Bronco. I'm just gonna pick this up over the Desert's Dew. Probably close, but let's do this. There's also a red-green person here, a white-blue. We're just gonna pick up the throw. Ooh! Ooh! Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god, I had to cup of it. 2 bombs in Sword of Our Color. We have to choose which one we're gonna pick. Oh my god. I think it's Roxanne over Laughing Jasper. I don't know, man. What is this table doing? Yeah, I think it's Roxanne, right? Roxanne is just super good. Laughing Jasper Flint gets better if it survives a turn cycle. This is just good when it comes down. We just need red to cast it. Oh my god. We're picking up Roxanne. What is this table? Drafting? I don't know. Black, green. Alright, we're gonna pick up the... A lot of red I'm seeing, but we're gonna pick up the black-red land here. Because we're black-green and we need some red sources to lay out the Roxanne. So maybe black-red is where we need to be, but we're just gonna pick up this Jagged Barrens. The white is less likely now. Pick up the Jagged Barrens so we have a red source for Roxanne. Dance of the Tumbleweed can look for that. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. Bam. Roxanne is really good when she enters the battlefield. She creates a meteorite that deals 2 damage to any target. So you face, you win a creature, etc. And then gonna get the Fake Your Own Death here. Fake Your Own Death is sort of a protection effect. So when something gets destroyed, you can cast the Fake Your Own Death, and then that creature gains an ability to come back to the battlefield after death. So really good when we're protecting the Roxannes and all the other things. It also creates a treasure, so we can sort of use that to cast the Roxanne. The black and green is sort of drying up actually, but let's see. I'm gonna put the glamours to the sideboard now. It doesn't feel likely we can. Ooh, okay, let's do that. We have 2 removal spells. We want a bit more. So there's an Abrupt Decay, which is it destroys something with mana value 3 or less, but we want the Hard Bristle Bandit, I guess, so we can sort of have more red sources to cast our Roxanne. Let's do that. This is a card that lets us... we said we wanted one of these, especially if we're splashing things. Let's do this so we can have another red source to cast the Roxanne. Let's go! Warner Surprise. I like Warner Surprise. In most black decks and most graveyard related decks, because it lets us make our Desperate Bloodseekers a bit better, point to ourselves. If we mill any good creatures, we can Mourner Surprise it back, basically having access to more of our deck. And if they kill the Roxanne, if they kill the Outcaster Trailblazer, we have ways to get it back from the graveyard. So let's go, Mourner Surprise, let's go. I really would like to see a bit more removal, but Dance of the Tumbleweeds, we're not gonna complain. It's probably a 6-drop in our deck, and our deck is getting a bit heavy actually. It's more of a 4-drop if we can help it, because it has plot. And Dance of the Tumbleweeds can find more red sources to cast our splashes. Okay. Do we want a Skullduggery in this deck? Or we just want an Oasis Gardener? I'm gonna pick up the Oasis Gardener. We really don't care about crimes all that much, except the Hard Bristle Bandit. Yeah. And we're lacking 3s also. We're gonna pick up the Oasis Gardener here. Look at all these red cards being passed to us. I wonder if we're supposed to be red-green. Our black cards are these two Desperate Bloodseekers. It's really hard to move off red-green. But we'll keep that in mind. This is the second Luxury Locomotive passed to us. We might play this. Let's see. We'll put this to the side. These are very late. Gila Corsairs. I think I need more 4-drops, do I? But that's a late Gila Corsair, to be honest. That's a late reach for the sky. It can be an okay trick if we need a trick in our deck. In a format that tends to have not a lot of combat tricks, we'll put it here in the meat pile. And what do we open up with? Green-black deck. We're looking for green and black cards. I'll take the clear shot. That's a removal spell. We're happy with that. Over Kellan the Kid. The green, white, blue card. So we can't really cast it. There's an Unscrupulous Contractor, which is good if you have a lot of things. Small creatures to sacrifice. We don't. We're just gonna pick up the clear shot. We said we wanted a bit more removal because we only have the Desert Stew. The Throw from the Saddle. So this is exactly what the doctor ordered. The desert is red-white, so not exactly what we want. Could help us cast the Glamour also, but let's just stick with a clean removal spell, which is a clear shot. Ooh, there's a late Trained Arynx. That's a late. I'm gonna pick up the Stable Master here again. I don't think we can play the Greed's Gambit. You want to be able to. I don't think that's more of a constructed card. There's a Raven of Fell Omens here. Just wondering if that's what we want over the Intrepid. I think I want the Intrepid Stable Master because we can really ramp into some really good things in our deck. So we're not really a. Ooh, okay. That's a bomb. Harvester of Misery. It's a -2/-2 to target creature or -2/-2 to all the creatures if it ETBs. We're just taking this. Black is back on the menu. We're taking that over Consuming Ashes. Oh my god, we're putting together a good deck again. And I don't know. I'm kind of dreading losing the first game already, but we're gonna try not to lose the first game, guys. We've put together a pretty good deck. We have 3 rares: Bronco, Roxanne, and now Harvester of Misery. So let's go. So I'm glad I picked up the. Hard Bristle Bandit. Sorry, the Intrepid Stable Masters. That's more ways to sort of ramp for us. Now, do I want more Spinewoods Paladin or more Desperate Bloodseeker? I'm gonna pick up the Desperate Bloodseeker, I think, over the Spinewoods Paladin. I'm just kind of worried we're getting a bit top heavy. We have a lot of big stuff already in the deck. And Desperate Bloodseeker is always a nice card to have. Okay. I'm gonna pick up an Ambush Gigapi just as another interaction spell. There's a Forsaken Miner here. Theoretically, that's pretty good because we have ways. We only have one way to get things back from the graveyard, actually. So maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna take these out for now and see what. So I'll just use this and see what our decks are. Ooh, Vault Plunder, excellent. Just ways to sort of draw cards, 2 for 1 ourselves. Sorry, give ourselves a 2 for 1 by basically playing 1 card, getting an extra card that replaces itself. I really like it. So we have 3 ways to ramp ourselves: Gardener, Bandit, Intrepid Stable Master. We are ramping into some big things. I'm gonna get another Mourner Surprise here because we got the 3rd Desperate Bloodseeker. So we really want to be able to utilize our graveyard. We would have wanted a bit more removal, I guess. So ramping into big things is also pretty good for our Outcaster Trailblazer. So let's go. And yeah, hopefully the deck comes together. Murder over the Desperate Bloodseeker. 8th pick Murder. Wow. Okay. This table isn't black, I guess. If they're giving us 8th pick Murder and Desperate Bloodseekers, they must be a different color. I'm not sure what. We got the Murder here. Do I want the Knife Point? I don't think I have enough. Also, Knife Point is a splash. So I might just get the Skullduggery here as an early interaction. Forsaken. Do we want this? Each creature you control gets +2 gains trample. Not sure. I'm just gonna get the Forsaken Miner, I guess. Something that we can value off with the Desperate Bloodseeker. Let's do that. Nothing. Let's just get... Chrom's really good. I don't want to give the blue-red player Chrom to this. We might play Sterling Hound. It's got interesting... it works with good Graveyard Synergies deck. So let's do this. Let's take away the Field Fording from the player. Away from the red player. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So we're black-green splashing Roxanne. I think that's it, right? Just splashing Roxanne. We're not gonna try to splash the Getaway Glamour. Alright. We might... I think we're just overplaying. I don't think we're playing this. I don't think we're playing this. I don't think we're playing this. We're playing this? I don't think so. Let's see. Let's see. We have how many creatures? 18 creatures. You probably want to cut some of that. Bronco is not gonna get cut. I like this setup of early to cast things. Kind of like these because they give us... The Hound, I'm kind of not sure. The Boneyard, actually the Boneyard Desecrator is what I'm the least sure about. Even this Muscle is what I'm least sure about. This is more of a 4-drop. And we have a bunch of things wanna cast up top. Even the Hard Interpret Stable Master isn't that great, but let's think about it. We have 2 deserts. We probably just want 1 less mountain. That's my guess because we have so many ways to have mana anyway. I like all of my picks, I guess, except the Skullduggery. This must be the 4 cuts that we're doing, huh? Do I want the Forsaken Miner? I guess, because this is a way to commit crime. It's more value. Yeah. I think so. This is correct. We just got these. That's our 40. These Desperate Bloodseekers, we like them that for us to be able to get back good things with our Mourner Surprise. They don't work really well with Dance of the Tumbleweeds. 2 deserts for Deserts do. So how many black sources do we have? We have 6, 7, 8, and then green 7, then 2 red sources. But we have a Hard Bristle Bandit, Oasis Gardener to help us cast the Roxanne. Yeah, is there anything we want to play here? Nothing, really. Well, let's try it. Hope to get a win. We put together a black-green deck splashing Roxanne. Let's see if we can get a win and show you everybody how to draft Outlaws of Thunder Junction. We're up against some Gutsy Bats. Okay. This is a tricky hand because we don't have the black to cast the Desperate Bloodseeker. But we do have green, eventually Oasis Gardener, and eventually ramping us up into Dance of the... We're gonna keep it. It's not great, but we're going first. Not great, but we're going first. So, immediately, not an ideal hand. Opponent plays mostly a non-very aggressive card, so I'll take it. We're also black-green. Are they playing a Desperate Bloodseeker turn 2? They're not. They're playing a bird turn 2. We're okay with that. Okay. We drew a red card, which is one of our splashes. Let's do Oasis card here. Alright, let's go. The next turn, I think we play Desperate Bloodseeker. He might kill this also, that's the problem. If he does, I think we just Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Draw a card. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, he does his own Dance of the Tumbleweeds. He must be having some mana problems of his own also. Alright. Plays out the bird. We're gonna take one. He doesn't take one. Okay. Ooh! Roxanne on 5, you say, guys. Let's just go ahead and do Roxanne on 5. Yeah, Roxanne on turn 5. Let's go. The splash kicking in. We kill this buzzard. And we pass the turn. Oh my god. We're in. And we also have a Fake Our Own Death available to protect the Roxanne next turn when we attack and kill the ankle biter. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We are in a good spot. Our splash card immediately doing its thing. Dance. Dance is pretty awful though. Oh no, I'm sorry, friend. So now we just get to throw from the saddle. We can also just ambush Gigapede. No, that's bad because this still kills. This is -2/-2. Still kills our Roxanne. So why don't we just throw... Oh no, our opponent's gonna be very sad. We just target Roxanne. Hit that. Whee! He's probably gonna quit after this. Attack with Roxanne. Make another thing that kills this. I'm sorry, friend. We just Bloodseeker ourselves. Right? We just Bloodseeker. Oh no! I didn't realize that. Okay, end turn, hold up the Fake Your Own Death on the Roxanne. I'm sorry, friend. Oh no, so we oh yeah! Let's go! Okay. I'm glad we got the win. I was kind of getting pressured that we put together such a good deck and we couldn't win. So that was a bit of a lopsided win, but we're happy. We didn't even draw black, but Roxanne, I forgot, also sort of fixes our mana. So the fixing that we sort of set up got us there. Our opponent played some subpar cards, I think. Ankle Biter into Black Snake Buzzard wasn't great, but we got the win. Even milled the Forsaken Miner for value. Alright, that is Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft. I hope you guys enjoyed. If this is something that you like seeing me do, please like and subscribe. And, you know, just ask questions about draft. I'm not an expert, but, you know, I understand it well enough to enjoy it. Okay, thanks guys for watching and hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks guys.